So who doesn't love a juicy relationship story, right? Especially when the tea involves one of the richest men on the planet and having technically been in outer space too. Jeff Bezos' new fiance, Lauren Sanchez, says she isn't worried about the other woman seen on his yacht, and mainly because she doesn't have what she has and lacks these two critical components, these two very big things. And can you guess what huge flaws she's referring to? Yeah, it's Wednesday, November 15th, 2023, and Wells Fargo, after announcing that they will can more employees right before Thanksgiving and Christmas, is seeing big movements and positive upward trends for the bank's stock price valuation. Hey everyone, it's Kevin here. Please smack that like button and subscribe and click the links below. Get your free stocks from Moo before they're gone, and join the Patreon for free and chat with Squirrel Tribe. Lots to see over there, and you will see members' names listed in Squirrel Tribe, Squirrel Tribe 2.0, and Squirrel Tribe Life descriptions. A thank you to the supporters of the tiers, and remember, Squirrel Tribe 2.0 and Squirrel Tribe Life has a completely different look and feel, a different vibe to the channels, but they are still 100% Michelle. And over on Patreon, that's where the hot and spicy stuff gets shared that isn't suitable for this platform. So go check her out if you'd like, no pressure. All right. So basically, the summary of the situation with Wells Fargo, or New York Stock Exchange, ticker symbol WFC, is as follows. Number one, there are staff reductions happening at Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo recently reduced its workforce in the investment banking sector, cutting between 40 and 50 jobs. And this move comes amidst a slowdown in deal-making activity in the finance sector, prompting many firms to reduce their staff and conserve cash. The layoffs at Wells Fargo affected various levels, including managing director roles and junior positions. And despite this, with a total employee count of over 227,000 people as of September 30, the impact of the job cuts is relatively small for the company overall, but significant for the individuals affected, for sure. More layoffs are coming, folks, more job loss, more termination. Now, number two, the share price reaction. Following the announcement of the staff reductions, Wells Fargo's share price increased by nearly 4% at the close of Tuesday's trading. Now, this indicates that shareholders viewed the layoffs as a positive move for the company's overall financial health, shedding that weight, okay, reducing their overhead and operating expenses, many of the things that we've discussed here on previous videos. And if you haven't seen, or you weren't joining us last night for the live stream, you may want to go check it out, because there are a lot of key indicators and key factors of triggers of the next big event, the next thing that's going to pretty much wipe out everyone who's not expecting and not prepared for what's about to happen. Number three, employment opportunities are elsewhere. Contrasting Wells Fargo's downsizing, Ampersand Partners is currently expanding its workforce. They have been hiring from both Wells Fargo and Edward Jones, having already recruited 2 employees from Wells Fargo and 8 from Edward Jones. Ampersand is in the process of gaining operational approval from the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. And number 4, Wells Fargo's stock outlook for the future. Well, Wall Street analysts currently have a moderate buy consensus on Wells Fargo's stock. This rating is based on 7 buys and 10 holds assigned in the last 3 months. Despite a 7% drop in share price over the past year, the average target price for Wells Fargo stock is around $48.13 per share, suggesting a potential upside of over 14.25%. So, recently, I have seen a growing increase and an uptick from Google Trends for search terms like tired of being broke, living paycheck to paycheck, get out of debt, and things like that. So it makes absolute sense when a woman dating one of the world's richest eligible bachelors is scared when he makes dangerous and potentially life-ending adventures a part of his daily life. And she begins crying at the sight of seeing her meal ticket walk out the door and maybe never to return and come back ever again. The sooner that she can tie the knot, or at least get a baby inside of her, then the sooner she can get a piece of that pie. And with the recent marriage proposal behind them now, Lauren and her WAP, or WAP, are one step closer to being the baddest bitch and securing the bag. But what does it actually take to lock down a smart, fit, and rich man these days? Well, more on that later. And Lauren Sanchez recently opened up about the other woman seen with Jeff from time to time and Lauren Sanchez, the fiance of Jeff Bezos, has clarified that the bust on Bezos' yacht is not modeled after her, despite some perceived resemblances. Now, Lauren also opened up about how she said she was crying and holding Jeff Bezos' mother during Blue Origin's first manned space flight. But Sanchez humorously noted that she doesn't have the same physical attributes as the statue seen on the front of Jeff Bezos' $500 million boat, the yacht, a 416-foot sailboat and the tallest of its kind, $500 million in the world, features a bust at its tip, which some speculated resembled Sanchez in some possible way. However, in an interview with Vogue, she denied these claims and revealed that the sculpture represents Freyja, the Norse goddess of love, fertility, war, and gold, who is a favorite mythological figure to Bezos. In addition to the yacht, the report also mentions the Millionaire's Bunker project, involving underground shelters for wealthy individuals. These shelters are designed to protect against potential catastrophes like nuclear war, natural disasters, or pandemics. Indian Creek Village, located in Biscayne Bay near Miami's financial center, is cited as a location for such shelters. These facilities are equipped with essentials for extended survival, such as food, water, medicine, weapons, and security systems. Prominent figures like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Oprah Winfrey, and Jay-Z, and Beyonce are rumored to have private shelters there too. So I guess Florida's not going to go underwater, or maybe it will be. Maybe they have these underwater bunkers. I don't know. And while on the topic of discrete security, the Daily Hodl shared the latest from the world of decentralized currency, which seems to be transforming to be anything but, and how a Russian court has imposed fines on Coinbase, a major US-based cryptocurrency exchange, and several other US technology companies for failing to comply with a data localization directive. The Roskomnadzor, Russia's media monitoring body, issued a directive in May requiring foreign companies to localize Russian citizens' data starting July 1. And Coinbase and AIDA International were found guilty of not ensuring the proper recording, systemization, accumulation, and storage of Russian citizens' personal data. As a result, Coinbase was fined 1 million rubles, approximately 10,500 USD, and AIDA International received a similar minimum fine. However, other companies could face higher penalties up to 6 million rubles, around $65,090. Now, previously, Zoom was fined 15 million rubles, about $62,725 for repeated non-compliance. And Telegram was ordered to pay 50,000 rubles, around $542.42. And other US tech firms, including Apple, WhatsApp, Match Group, Airbnb, Google, Twitch, and Pinterest, have also been penalized for the same violation. Plus, Kevin O'Leary says there's a new crypto exchange that will compete with Binance and likely become the largest ever to be regulated. Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, known from the Shark Tank, has expressed enthusiasm for a new cryptocurrency exchange, M2, based in Abu Dhabi, which he believes will revolutionize the industry and challenge leading exchanges like Binance. Now, in a recent interview with Fox Business, O'Leary emphasized the end of the crypto cowboy era, suggesting that M2 represents a new phase of regulated, compliant cryptocurrency exchanges. According to O'Leary, M2 is set to become the world's largest regulated crypto exchange, boasting substantial capital backing and connections to major financial institutions. He predicts that M2 will draw a significant number of accounts away from Binance, as it offers a compliant alternative to platforms currently facing regulatory changes like those from the SEC. And despite the excitement, there's a notable caveat: American customers won't be able to register on M2. And O'Leary, who has previously promoted FTX before its dramatic collapse, expressed a strong desire to be an early investor in M2, and he reiterated his views about M2 first shared in October, praising its compliance, stability, and transparency. Now, he foresees M2 setting a new standard for crypto exchanges, providing a reliable platform for Bitcoin transactions with necessary exchange liquidity. As of now, there has been no official announcement regarding the launch of M2, but I'll keep an eye out and let you guys know if there are any updates to this new launch. Now, join us on upcoming live streams and deep dives into the world of money, personal finance, real estate, and more. The latest news with invited guests and some heated debates and discussions. Smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. This is Kevin 247.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence, but I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no Creflo Dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake